Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to our 100% playthrough here in Battlecry 3. This episode, we're gonna be doing something we haven't done in a while. We're gonna make some campaign progress, some main quest progress, and one side area as well. But before we do that, let's just take a look at our hero as things currently stand, and let us jump in. And let me also take a look at my items. So we're using the horn, the fire giant's horn. I really... Oh, actually, no, you know what? We sold the horn of Kvar, didn't we? Oh, yes, we did. I'm gonna have to buy another one of those. Well, like, there's a different horn item which looks like this, but instead of these stats, what it does is it gives you a bit of movement speed. But I'm gonna be holding on to this horn until we have our until we get all the stars for spells cast. Because resist fire doesn't really do that much for us. But it's an extra spell that will occasionally be cast while, you know, we're waiting for that title to reach its highest rank. I'm gonna go over to Syria. You know what? Might as well check with the market. Might as well sell this skull helm that we don't need. And let's start off with a joust. Let me also do this. Start off with a joust just to warm up a little bit. And let me lower the difficulty since we're not doing any big long battles. We're just doing mainly scripted missions. Alright. Immediately pause. You are a priest. You are a druid. You are a healer. Very easy collection of heroes for us to take down.
Your troops are under attack. An enemy hero has been destroyed.
One down. I think he dropped an item.
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
Ooh, oh, a very good item just dropped. A very good item just dropped from this guy. Orb of Godly Power. I'm gonna take that. Fantastic item just fell into our lap. I'm gonna take a look at the rest of these items. Spike Maze. I'm not too interested in that. And what is this? What is this? Ring of Shielding. Well, this turned out to be a very lucrative little excursion. And you know what? I guess... 60 life is huge when you're playing Ironman mode. So it is still worth using. Oh, this nonsense again. So, I mean, the Horn of Kvar. What the fuck did what were these guys doing while the rest of the battle was going on? Anyway. We would lose a bit of movement speed. I mean, we don't have the movement speed now anyway, but I'm comparing it to what the Horn of Kvar would have given us. We'd lose... I guess, since we're not going to use the Horn of Kvar, might as well, instead of comparing it to an item that I don't have, and will now never use, let's compare it to the item that we already have, and the things that we actually will lose. We are going to lose... Okay, so the Moon Shield. I mean, Paladin Helm. I don't really see myself using something that's going to slow down my attack speed. So I tell you what, we'll keep this here, we'll sell the Paladin Helm. And that's how we'll... like, as good as Life Ward is, it'll basically save you once from what would have been a death blow. But I have actually not tested it, and especially I haven't tested it with an Ironman hero. I don't know if maybe the game will kill you anyway, and it's something that only works properly in non-permadeath situations. I don't even know. I don't want to put my hero in a situation where he's taking death blows to begin with. So let's look at it that way. Elven Boots, is it worth holding on to? Let's not worry about it. Oh yeah, this has completely thrown me, but I mean, I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna keep it in my inventory. Plague Bane, Plague Shield, Staff of Zur, Banner of Zur, Ring of Warding. Eventually we're gonna have to start selling some of these items, because we're not gonna have room to keep them. But you know what, let's not worry about that right now. For right now, I'm gonna start off by going to Ragnar's Pass. Oh, but before we go to Ragnar's Pass, there's one other thing I need to do. So for that, I'm gonna have to do one more joust. One more joust. This isn't for the joust itself. This is for a different thing that I would have done after the first joust, but then finding the Orb of Godly Power. You know what? Let's take care of the Paladin first, then Illusionist, then Necromancer. Yeah, finding the Orb of Godly Power kind of, you know, distracted me heavily.
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
Okay, I don't think he dropped anything.
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
He dropped some garbage, and we're hunting down hero number 3.
An enemy hero has been
He dropped nothing exciting either. And let's come on. I'm gonna keep this last guy alive. And that illusion spell is fun, the one that changes the
An enemy has been vanquished.
units into random animals.
An enemy has been vanquished.
Okay, make sure nobody's hiding out in these side areas. Doesn't look like it. And yes, we have indeed one. So what I'm gonna do is, there's something I'm gonna have to do on the retinue screen.
You are victorious.
We are victorious, of course we are. In the retinue screen, I'm actually going to remove Voltacar. We don't really need low-level Minotaur Kings anymore. We are strong enough that we can deal with most things. At some point, I do want to fully level up the Dwarf as well, but we'll make a concerted effort to do that later. For now, what I want to do is, I want to make my way to Ragnar's Pass. And while we're going there, I'll, hang on. Is an Orb of... Isn't that what we already have? Orb of Healing? Okay, this seems to be a one-time mission that I just didn't do. Barbarians. Okay, this is... I normally wouldn't do this in a one-time mission. But for this one instance, because I do love fighting barbarians, I will raise the difficulty. And we will do it like this. What does the Rangers Guild do? Yeah, it gives us these kinds of mercenaries. An Angry Tree. That's a wonderful name for a mercenary group. But we'll just defend the orbs. I hope the Wood Elves aren't also allied with us, because if they are, then they'll just kill our enemies before we can do anything exciting with them. 10 extra points is just enough to bring in... No, oh no, I picked the wrong side. Oh no, can you see the 5 healing orbs? You must keep them all safe. Take care when moving. Okay, you know what? You know what? Hang on. Let me just resign. It's fine. We'll do this again. Yes, defend the orbs. It's still insane difficulty, but this time let's do it as the Empire. I wish we could just change our default race, but I guess you're stuck as whatever you started out as. Again, 10 extra points. We can bring in a Nadar and a peasant. Are we gonna get the exposition again? Yes, we are. This time I'll read it properly. Now, this is Queen Queen Titania speaking. She says, "Now are you certain you understand what needs to be done?" We say, why don't you go over it one more time? She says, "Well, I admire a leader who is thorough. Can you see the 5 healing orbs? I mean, I see 4 of them. 1, 2, 3. What? Where's the 5th one? I mean, I'm not... Oh, okay, it's up there. It was partially hidden by the this ominous looking skull. Indeed, I can see them. It took a while to find the 5th one, but yes, indeed I can. You must keep them all safe. No harm is to come to any of them. I believe they're allowed to take damage as long as they're not destroyed, but we'll find out soon enough. As you wish. And also take care moving through the woods. The treants may become hostile. Another thing to worry about. And the barbarians, what do you want done with them? They must be driven from our woods by any means necessary. Okay, so maybe we're not gonna be able to make this, you know, like a long epic mission, but that's okay. This wasn't an episode to do long epic missions anyway. I'm gonna keep my ancient wisps off to the side. They can build things, but if you leave them alive, they'll constantly generate crystal at the rate of a level 1 mine. So not a lot, but it does add up, especially if you can then also trade resources you don't need for ones that you do. In fact, one thing I've done in the past on kind of some single player builds is that I have a retinue that is just entirely ancient wisps. And like, not to sell the crystal, but then to play as races where you need a lot of crystal to do things, and then it gives you a pretty massive head start. Alright. Now we need to first of all start building our base. Build it here. You know what? How about you guys go in these towers? Not that I expect too many assaults on our base, but you can't be too careful. Okay, this is kind of bad. These we are allowed to repair the healing orbs. That's good, because they do count as our buildings. Alright. Now, obviously, we need to find and contain these barbarians. I suspect they're gonna be in this, like the corner of the map that's opposite from us. But hard to be sure. I'll build a second palace, but I don't think we're gonna be in this mission for the long haul. Illusionist. Interesting.
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
He did not last long, did he? Okay, he has a level 3 mine. I'll take it.
My faith is my shield.
In fact, I have a feeling we're getting close to their base if we're finding level 3 mines already. Yeah, there's more. Well, no, there's a Reaver party that's probably on their way to convert something, but they came from this direction, so let's sort of retrace their steps a little bit. Okay, no, there's somebody coming. Okay, no, they're building stuff here. One issue I would have with trying to make this a long battle is that they could very easily build flying units and then, like these Pegasus units, and then just destroy one of these orbs before we're able to react. So it was a nice thought, right? Being able to... Yeah. It was a nice thought, you know, maybe turning this into a longer battle, but ultimately I think not really gonna work on a map like this. We'll just farm up a few spells and call it good. We're now friendly with the Wood Elves, and we do get an Orb of Healing, but this Orb of Healing is an item that we've already got. It gives us life regen, and heal self. And we could have 2 of them and you have double the healing chance. Might not be a bad idea. We'd lose combat. I don't know if this stacks, right? If it stacked, then it would help us cast more spells overall. But because I don't know whether it stacks, I'm gonna... Oh god, okay. Because I don't know whether it stacks, I'm not gonna use it, and ultimately I'll later on just equip the Orb of Godly Power. Getting some nice spells cast against these guys as well. And it's another battle fought and another battle won. We are victorious, not that there was ever any doubt. Alright, what was the point of this? The point was to go to this place and sell this Orb of Healing, because we already have the same item. Oh, man, we're allied with the barbarians. Why are they doing this? This is a bunch of nonsense, you know. I don't appreciate it. I mean, might as well. I don't like this because it's such a long encounter for like nothing. All you get is these nuisance units. And this hero who is an elementalist. We need to take him down before he casts something annoying.
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
Yeah, he didn't last long. Everybody has resist fire. And something about that spell animation seems to be slowing things down a little bit, I think. Then there's a weird thing in this map where after you've killed everyone, then a bunch of like barbarians like belatedly show up from somewhere. Oh, but this time it looks like we killed everyone straight away. Sometimes it seems like some of them like just stay still for a while before joining the battle. Okay. Well,
You are
that was annoying, but you know what? It's fine. We dealt with it. We even got some of our crowns back. Alright. Things of R is inhospitable. Okay. Oh, is there anything to do in Silvermere now that we are, no. I don't know, maybe if we defend Soulhaven a few times, the Wood Elves will become our allies. That's something I'll check later. This is a main quest kind of thing. Orcs and undead are not what I like. What about Lunarian? Dark Elves are also not a good faction to be farming against. Alright, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go to Ragnar's Pass. Search the pass. Pass is empty except for a cave. Okay, and then we've got to search the cave. And I believe there's gonna be no building inside this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower the difficulty back to normal. Search the cave. Let's see what we find. Yeah, sure, we'll take 10 extra points. Bring in Nadar, a Shaman, 2 regular Minotaurs. Search the cave to see what your hero must be kept alive. I mean, no shit. This is Ironman mode. Our hero always has to be kept alive. And there's no building. Right. I'll lock the Archon, even though I don't really think there's going to be any chance of us going in separate directions. I'll let my hero do most of the killing, just so we can get some spells like that. Like that. Like that.
my faith is my shield.
Each spell we cast brings us a tiny bit closer. Fantastic. Anybody down here? Doesn't look like it. There are things up there. They're neutral buildings. But I might as well just smash them anyway, because maybe we get a spell out of it.
My sword is justice.
You know, there's no need having the Archon attack anything. We'll just have him as an emergency healer
My sword is justice.
if we get into trouble. We'll have our hero do the actual combat. There should be some enemies here. Some liches, an item on the ground. Skull, like appropriate, you know, fighting undead. I'm not even gonna bother picking it up. I'm not worried about it. What I'm gonna do is go on further, because I do believe we're gonna run into an enemy hero eventually.
My faith is my shield. For the light. To the
And I'll
boundaries and away.
scout, because there's not much of this map left. I'm gonna scout with my Archon just to see
To the boundaries
what's ahead, because I believe very soon we're gonna be
light. Godspeed.
having
Away.
a hero to take down. Maybe?
Away.
No? Huh. What? Not sure what's going on, but I think to progress this, we've got to send her here instead. Oh, and this is what happens. A dragon shows up. Oh, a dragon, excuse me. And Ragnar the dragon says, oh, not another one of you. Get up before I eat you too. And we say, another one of who? You always sneaking in. I put the undead out there specifically to keep you out. I think you've got me confused with somebody else. And he gets really offended at that. He says, confused? Confused, am I? No, I mean, listen, look, don't even worry about it. I'm just passing through. And he says, oh, I've heard that before. I'm tracking a creature. It's headed into the wastes, or it was headed into the wastes, and this actually is true. And Ragnar is now curious about that. We're tracking a creature into the wastes. And finally, Ragnar trusts us and believes we're telling the truth. But, you know, who did you think we were? I thought you were one of those orcs or dark dwarves that keep sneaking in trying to kill me in my sleep. I would give anything to be rid of them. Anything, eh? What if I could get rid of them? Name your price. Join me for a while, help me track this creature. If you can rid me of this menace, we have a deal. Okay, I think you can see where this is going, but I'm not going to say anything for a while until, you know, we're actually at the end of this quest chain. But something pretty cool is about to happen.
You are victorious.
We are victorious. That's another win. And conspicuously, there's an empty spot in our retinue. I'm sure that's not foreshadowing anything at all. Dark Dwarven and Orcs. Undead and Orcs. Let's kill the Dark Dwarves and Orcs first. Let's play as the Empire, just in case it turns out to be a long battle. We can bring in our Archon. Should we bring in our... no. We'll do it in a different kind of mission. Alright. Are we gonna get some exposition, or are we just thrown into it? I think we're just thrown into it. So all four of our mines are here. We do have...
Away!
resources to start building straight away, so we will.
For the light! Away!
I'll get
For
a
the light!
bit of scouting done with my Archon. But I think now we're just gonna join up. Just gonna join up. What are we looking for on this map? Well, we're looking for our opponents, to kill them. Also, we're looking for, you know, quest buildings. It'd be nice to hand in a couple extra quests if we can. You can have people constantly produced.
All done.
And immediately start a new one.
Armies and buildings are available.
This is a snow-themed map, so penguins are the main local wildlife. Alright. Hey, my friend.
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
He did not last long. And in fact, let's just finish his base quickly. Yeah, let's just take him down.
Is under attack.
Yeah, let's take his mines. and give him a chance to build more stuff that we can destroy.
An enemy
My
has been
sword is
vanquished.
justice.
Except he's already resigned. He well, he really...
My faith is my
He
shield.
really did not last long, did he? Alright. Oh, here's our other opponent. Kill your hero straight away.
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
Away!
Alright, I'll do this. We need to start stacking up some metal. I mean, not that I expect things to go particularly long on this map, but let's just do some exploration, because surely there's got to be like a quest building, right, or something fun. Elemental temple already taken by the blue side, the red side. We're the blue side.
Away!
Yeah, I don't want him building elementals, so we'll just destroy it. There's gotta be a quest building, right? There's gotta be something. Well, if there is, I'm not seeing it.
What's up? All right. What do you say, Gab?
New buildings are available.
New buildings means
What's up?
the quartermaster must be built. Maybe this is just a like a bare bones kind of map with no extra oh, actually no. I was about to give up, but we do have quests. Or at least one quest. Converting 3 enemy buildings is gonna be annoying. Let's try for something that we can hand in straight away. 20 enemies. Likewise, just ask for resources. Come on. Come on, man. Just ask for resources. We've got most of our resources pretty high. Yeah, I'll give you a 300 crystal.
Quest complete.
There we go. That was one quick quest taken care of. Surprised that there isn't also a shrine. Because usually you have both of them on maps. If there is, it's probably like, you know, in this corner of the map or something. Okay,
New
there's
armies are available.
some annoying stuff happening. They're sending... you know what? I tell you what.
My shield.
Because I know this is going to cause issues. I'll send my Archon to kill these 2 units. I'll even lock you just in case some mishap happens along the way. And then I'll have my hero demolish this base. And just so they don't resign straight away, I'm gonna like, in case they, like the other guys, were planning on resigning quickly, I'll destroy their mines before I do too much other damage to them. And now we'll destroy their towers. And there's the resignation. Can we get another spell? Yes, we can.
victorious.
We are victorious. We've even gained a level. I think we've just got to keep doing strength. 25 points of assassin, I think, is a good amount. Now we do the East Pass. This time undead and orcs. I think we'll just keep doing Empire. They're a good faction to play for resources. And resources are useful because they can help you do quests more easily. Because a lot of quests are simply, oh, give me like 300 of this, 400 of that. And if you have a strong economy, you can get that done pretty easily.
My faith is my shield.
Nope, I thought I'd locked you. There we go. Okay. Actually, no, let's follow this road. Hey, we've got a quest building right off the bat. We're gonna be doing some saving and loading, so I'll have to relock my... Yeah. It's an easy one to get. It's easy one to do, especially if we get some lucky assassinations. And... we didn't? Ooh, but we got more enemies. Come on. We got one assassin. You know what? We can do better than that. There we go. And then that is one quest done. And as a complete
New armies and buildings are available.
as a complete bonus, we also have some people who can help guard our base. Alright. They came from this direction, so let's go in that direction and promptly murder them. Again, want our hero to be doing most of the damage. Getting spells cast, getting what sort of... You're a sage. Where did he go, man? Come on. Nice assassination. Okay, he's probably converting this building. Where did he go? And where's his base? Okay, here's his base. So having the hero attack things will mean we get spells shooting off. It'll also mean that when we... My what now? My base? I'll have the halberdier help out. Yeah, so we get spells cast and when we get...
Your buildings are under attack.
When we... Excuse me? Excuse me? I beg your pardon? What is this nonsense? They're gonna destroy this tower because they've just got so many catapults.
Your buildings are under attack.
My Archon will get there in time to prevent them from destroying the base, but they're really being very annoying. And I was also gonna do this, and I've been completely distracted. Alright.
My faith is my shield.
Easy, easy. Archon, come on.
Away! Justice. Godspeed. For the light. What's up?
Easy. Please, 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 please.
Yes.
There we go.
Your troops are under attack.
My what now?
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
Yeah, I think this enemy is gonna be resigning pretty soon. Not sure where this thing is even trying to go, but gave us a nice free 100 gold. So it looks like our enemies are going to be in this corner of the map.
My faith is my shield.
Let's get some scouting done.
Speed. For the light.
An enemy has been vanquished.
There is
For the light.
one resignation.
Away.
You are a warrior, which is not great.
For the light.
You are going to
My
destroy our Archon if we send him in after you, so we're gonna have to kill you with our hero. I'll just destroy stuff along the way. Hoping to get some spells. I can destroy this thing as well. Not that exciting of an item. Well, let me try something. Can we attack mines that are... No, we can't. So where... What? I'm a little confused about this map layout. So where did these guys come from? Okay, there's a bit of a
My faith is my shield.
connecting path, and this is a neutral null. Alright. Right. Yeah, let's just destroy this base. We've got plenty of resources. Bring our Archon up here as well. Except I'll move you out of the way. This way we can encourage him to maybe build something, or encourage their hero to come back.
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
And he actually had the orc belt as well.
My faith is my shield. Away. For the light.
With the Archon,
Away.
I'm gonna do some scouting.
Speed.
You know what? This quest is about to
My faith is my shield. For the light.
get
Away.
reset.
For the light.
But we're not gonna get a chance to... Yeah. Because the mission is gonna end before we get a chance to... Yeah, you can't interact with it anymore
You
once
are victorious.
it's in the final wrap-up phase. Okay. So now what was the upshot of all of that is we get to recruit Ragnar. We're level 6 Frost Dragons. You also have to pay crowns to get him. The crowns aren't an issue. And this will put him in your retinue. So now our retinue has a Frost Dragon in it, and I believe this is the only way to get a dragon of any kind in your retinue, because normally you can have them in battle, they will even level up in battle, but at the end of the battle they won't be available for you to actually take. Right, so that's done. Oh, and also they're very, very expensive to take. Okay. Now, at this point, we've done about all that I am prepared to do. All that I'm prepared to do. So the thing is, there is a... And I might as well explain this now, and I'll explain it again at the start of next episode. So basically, the way... so there's a bug that can potentially happen once you do mission in the wastes. And that bug will mean that you will no longer be able to heal. And the only way to heal is to do some convoluted thing by restarting the entire campaign. Now, I haven't had that bug happen, but I don't want that bug to happen. So what we're gonna do is we're going to put this campaign on pause. We're gonna put this main quest on pause. We're not gonna go to the wastes. We're not gonna do this mission. We're not gonna even set foot in the wastes. We're just gonna go around this map for a while. We're gonna do repeatable missions. Some of them I won't do, like hunting the Sarathi. I'm not gonna do because it might make them angry. Some of them we've already taken a look at. Some of them we haven't really taken a look at, like for instance in Kozbrok, assassinating the Plague Generals or a skirmish against the Plague Lords is an option. Collis Tarn has a few. And then there's skirmishes in the Borderlands, which we have to check out as well. So Imperial forces. Nope. I'm not attacking the Empire at all. I am not fighting the Empire. You can't make me. Bartonian Joust? Minor battles in Bartonia. We've already looked at that. So yeah. For the rest of this series, essentially, up until the point where we've up until the point where we've finished out our titles, we are going to stay away from the wastes. The only thing this is gonna do, I guess, it's gonna end the campaign. Some other things will also be unlocked by advancing the campaign, like eventually we can become allied with Lord Bane. So that's going to be put on pause, and there's a thing that's also going to happen where eventually we'll become enemies with the Knights, and then once we're enemies with the Knights, I'll do the Garb of Thyatus missions. So that's going to wait, but the reason I'm not doing this is because with our current build, where we use our hero so often, and when we're relying on healing, one way or another, either through the 5% chance or through our Archon, if healing stops working due to a game bug, it would be really, really bad for us. However, it won't be so bad that, we can do a couple campaign missions without healing, no problem. We can't do long battles against the enemies without having access to healing, is the long and the short of it. It's just too much of a risk. But yes, if you're curious, just look up Warlords Battlecry 3 no healing glitch, and it'll tell you that there's a mission in the wastes where if you play it, sometimes healing will just stop working for that character. And then if that happens, it's a really annoying thing. So this is where we are going to pause our campaign. What are we going to do next episode then? Well, next episode we'll go to Kozbrok and we'll do these two missions, the skirmish against the Plague Lords and assassinating the generals of the Plague Army. And we could hang on. We could attack the dwarves, except the dwarves will have really long-range siege weapons, so I don't think they would be good targets. we've already done the tunnels. These are the orcs. Yeah, I think the main thing we're gonna do next episode is we're gonna take a look at some of these random missions, and we'll see what they are like. Anything to do in Elenia? Yeah, we've already looked at these. Silvermere. Oh yeah, we've already looked at that. And yeah, you wanted us to fight Dark Elves, which is definitely not gonna happen. Plains of R has nothing to do. Gap of R has nothing to do. This could be interesting. Small battle in the tundra. Orcs and undead, not great enemies. Orcs and undead, yeah, not great enemies either. Like, I guess we're gonna do a barbarian ambush before anything else happens. Okay. Why not? Oh yeah. This is how expensive Ragnar is at level 6. At level 6, he is 3 points more expensive than our Minotaur King fully leveled. So this guy, it's a weird thing, because essentially impossible to even take into battle without... Because once we start leveling him up, right, this is... like, he starts this expensive. He's gonna get more expensive. And the final level up, assuming you level him up all the way, is gonna take him to, I don't know, it's gonna add like 2 points to his cost. So it's... And dragons aren't even that good. Like, they're fine, but it's not worth this many retinue points. You can do much better. So yeah, he's there purely as a trophy. Purely as, we did the thing, we got the dragon, he's in our retinue, and now he's there, and he's we're never gonna take him out.
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
Alright. We gotta kill this thing, because it might critical stun somebody. Oh, we gotta kill this Reaver, because he's done some annoying damage to our people.
Your troops are under attack.
Okay, I really don't like this encounter. Yeah, again, we've got... Like, where were these guys at the beginning of the battle? And they're just crawling out of the woodwork now? And we still haven't won. What the fuck? You're gonna make me walk around this unexplored map looking for random guys that didn't even join the battle. Yeah, see, this is a poorly designed encounter map, which, if I had the inclination, I would just mod it out of the game, because it just is no fun doing this one. Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. We're gonna do this episode. I guess we're gonna be ambushed by everybody. I guess that's how this is gonna go. I'm not gonna bring in anybody. I'm just gonna kill them all myself. And if they critical stun me, then so be it. Yep. Okay. 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 Do we have anything to sell? Not really. Yeah, we'll park. Oh my god, he's... Okay, I guess we'll do another ambush. No extra points. We're just gonna go in. I guess we might get a few spells out of this. Okay. I guess we are farming battles fought and battles won out of these, so there's that. But, yeah. I'm not too impressed with all this
You are
random
victorious.
encounter nonsense. In fact, I was gonna say I'd rather go the long way around, but then in this part of the map you have that encounter with the plague lords, don't you? Which is also annoying. The wall. This skirmish didn't work out because we've already looked at that. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll just end it here. Next episode we'll start off with a joust to warm up, and then we'll maybe do one of these Kozbarok missions. Probably this one. We'll see what a small skirmish looks like. Then we will do some of these Borderlands missions just to see what they actually entail. That's, I think, going to be the plan for this next upcoming episode. For now, though, it is time to end this one off. I know it ended off in pretty strange fashion, with me having to explain why the main quest has come to a screeching halt. And then all of the annoying encounters we had while we were making our way back here. Nevertheless, it was a fun episode. We got one, one-off mission done, which I had forgotten to do earlier, and the Wood Elves are now our friends. So that's fun. But more importantly, we got the Ragnar's Pass mission done, and Ragnar himself is now in our retinue. And he's probably gonna stay level 6 for the rest of his life. We might, after we've finished this campaign, level him up in skirmishes where we can give ourselves however many retinue points we want. But in the campaign, I don't think we're gonna be getting much use out of him. But yes, that was what we accomplished in this episode, and it was a good one. I hope you enjoyed it. But yes, thanks for watching. Oh, but before we end off, let me just show you the hero. These are our skills. These are our titles. Have we gained? I think we did gain something. And I think what we gained was 1 rank in spells cast. Because we're now 8 stars on that. Rank 49 overall, which equates to a rank of Shadow, which is pretty good. We're at least 5 stars in everything, except for Titan's Guild. But that's going to be very easy to farm up if the need arises. For now, we're just taking things easy. But yes, that is going to be all for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. And I hope you'll join me for the next one as well. And until then, take care.